بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. أبنائي وبناتي طلاب الصف الأول الثانوي، بنكمل مع بعض حل أسئلة كتاب المعاصر عن الأكسلريشن. يونت 2 شابتر 2 ليسون يونت 2 شابتر 1 ليسون 2. السؤال رقم 7: when a body moves into the north، الجسم بيتحرك ناحية النورث الشمال، with positive uniform acceleration in the north direction، يعني both the velocity and the acceleration on the same direction. Velocity and acceleration on the same direction, so the velocity increases. So initial velocity larger than final velocity, wrong. Initial velocity smaller than or less than the final velocity, yes, because the object accelerate. Initial velocity equal final velocity, no, that means the object is moving with no acceleration equals 0, so wrong. Velocity has variable direction, no, because he said that both the velocity is changing and toward north, and also acceleration its direction toward north, and he said that uniform acceleration, so it is not variable. Number 8: in the opposite figure, the car moves by. Hold on, this is the initial velocity, this is the final velocity. As you notice that the final velocity is larger than initial velocity. Final velocity 25, initial velocity 20, and it moves in toward right in the positive direction. So final velocity larger than initial velocity, so the acceleration is positive. This is wrong. It is not negative because this velocity increases. This is wrong because velocity changes. We can't determine the answer. This is wrong because we know that the acceleration is positive. Number 9: when the object's acceleration in the opposite direction to its velocity, like the object moves toward the right, this is V, so, and the acceleration toward the left, okay, that means the velocity decreases with time because the acceleration in the opposite direction of the velocity. The object's acceleration in the opposite direction of its velocity, so it is decelerate, or the velocity decreases with time. Velocity increase, no. Instantaneous velocity always equal its average, no, because there is acceleration, but in negative direction. Velocity decreases with time, yes, because the acceleration is in the opposite direction of the velocity, so velocity decreases with time. Number 10: if both the direction of the velocity and direction are negative, so the velocity in the negative direction and also acceleration in the negative direction, so the velocity of the object increases. When the velocity and the acceleration in same direction, the velocity increases. Put that in your mind. So this is wrong, decrease is wrong. The velocity is constant, wrong, because there is acceleration, the object stops. Why object stops? Number 11: the following graphs describe a body moving with an acceleration except ما عدا. Here distance it changes with time, and from the graph we notice that the acceleration is non-uniform, positive, or it is positive. There is acceleration because the displacement changes with time. Here between velocity and time, it is non-uniform acceleration because it is directly non-uniform acceleration. As you see, the slope is negative. So non-uniform acceleration negative. Here distance and time, the distance doesn't change with time, so this is the right answer. This is the right answer because here no acceleration. There is no acceleration. The object at rest. Here acceleration and time, as you see, acceleration is constant, but there is acceleration. So the right answer is C because he said all of them move with acceleration except ما عدا this one. Let's move to number 12. The opposite graph represents the relation between the velocity and the time of the car moving with acceleration. As you see, the velocity is changing with time. There is acceleration and the slope is negative and it is not uniform. Not uniform. So this graph represents non-uniform negative acceleration. Non-uniform negative acceleration or negative non-uniform acceleration. Number 13. The opposite graph shows the relation between the body's velocity and the time. Then the body moves by. There is acceleration. We can calculate the acceleration from the slope between velocity and time. Let's calculate the slope. 30 minus 0. 30 minus 0 over 6 minus 0. 6 minus 0. So it equals 5 meters per second square. And positive as you see. So the answer is uniform acceleration 5 meters per second square. Now we finished page 177. Let's move to another page in next videos. كان معاكم مستر إبراهيم سلطان Physics and Chemistry Teacher. لا تنسونا من صالح دعائكم.